party central down here. I literally just got off of 2 planes, about 10 buses, arrived at a hotel, and then went for a beer. Hey crew, Jimmy Good here. We are currently in Vietnam. We got into Hanoi 2 days ago. Yesterday we just kind of hung out and explored the city. It's my first time here in Vietnam. Jake's been here before. And this time around we have Benny Mac with us. Benny's just mugging out on everything. Whatever he can get his hands on. But today is the first day that we're going to get on the bike. So this is officially day 1 of our trip. Mine. 69. We're following the northern borders around Vietnam, so we'll be up around China, Laos and around. Then we're going to finish up the trip with a 2-day cruise in Ha Long Bay. We'll see you on the road. We arrived in Vietnam and I had absolutely no idea how wet it was going to be here. I have to admit I was pretty underprepared as far as wet weather gear went.
Really very new.
So our first like 100 kilometers was just pissing down with rain, and then it stopped raining and then it just got really fucking cold. But we're in Vietnam and I wouldn't change it at all. I am drenched through to my jocks. My waterproof boots are not waterproof.
Surviving?
Oh, just about. It's so cold out there.
Oh no!
See the frostbite yet? Yeah, wet, cold. Oh, still excited.
I didn't expect it to be this wet to start with. Yeah. It's nice that the very first day we're on the bikes, we get completely drenched, so we wear soppy gear for the rest of the trip. Today we're heading to Ma Pi Lake. It's one of the biggest inland lakes in Vietnam. We're staying in a beautiful century-old homestay with a local family. We're really excited to get there and check it out. Another thing that I didn't expect about Vietnam is that people travel on the opposite side of the road over here. In Australia, we travel on the left, and in Vietnam, they travel on the right. I didn't do my research, and I didn't realize this, so that was quite a shock when I realized. As a bit of an added bonus on this trip, Benny Mac's with us, which means I don't have to share a room with Jake, who sounds like a fucking steam train when he snores at night. So we've been on the bikes for about 3 hours. We did about 160 kilometers. It was very cold and very wet, but it opened up and look at it now. It's beautiful now that we've arrived. But coming up through here was incredible. We're up through the mountains and through all these little small villages, and then coming into Ma Pi off of the main roads. It's just literally a tunnel through all the trees with the lake on the side. Check that out. It's epic.
I actually think I enjoyed it more. I was really nervous when we first set off. And
I think the first 200 yards was the worst. 200 metres was the worst. Getting from where we started to the fuel station.
Yeah, because you can't see. It's
And
rain.
there's a lot of traffic
wet,
and
not used to the bike.
the rain just complicated it,
Yep.
and I wasn't confident with that bike. Like, it sort of didn't start just as well as, and I was just like, I just wanted everything to be exactly right, and nothing was really all that wrong, like in hindsight, but at the time I'm like, oh, you know, I just need it to all be exactly right, and now it's raining and I have to go over there and I don't know where I'm going, and you know, but as soon as I got going, as soon as I got on the bike, I'm like, This is better. Like,
And sitting
now
on
I'm
a
right.
seat is not fun.
All right, so day one is done and dusted. This morning we woke up in Hanoi and we left around 9 a.m. We were on a bus for about 2 hours and then we picked up our bikes. From there, we rode about 3 hours through some amazing countryside. So we were riding through small villages in these huge mountains in the northern part of Vietnam. And we have arrived in Ba Bay. And this is an absolutely epic spot. There is one of the biggest inland lakes in Vietnam up here, and we're going for a boat cruise tomorrow. We'll see you then.